Hello. Hello, and welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. The sibling cats are settling their differences downstairs, if you hear that in the background. Thank you so much for everything. I've really just, you have helped me so much. So I cannot thank you enough. But just from the bottom of my heart. I feel like I haven't been here in about 2 weeks. But we're going to get through this. I am going to try to answer some of your questions. I don't know if I will be on for the whole hour, but I'm going to try. I wanted to mention just a couple of things, and then I'll start on some of your questions. Those of you who've been, by the way, the donations to help with the ER bill, thank you. Thank you. Wow. On PayPal, when I go and look, just so you're aware, it says, I'm not covering the person's name, but you are unable to send this user a message. So I want to send thank you notes, but PayPal won't let me. And so if you're not getting a thank you note, it's technological, it's not me, but thank you. Also, I'll do everything I can to thank everybody who helped. Oh, and Amy, thank you. Everybody who helped, thank you. So, all right. Let's see. I've got things written down. All right. So, got that. Squelvis has left the building. The squirrel, Elvis. Squelvis has left the building. Thank heavens. And now it's just a matter of a lot of cleaning. But there was this, which is why I was in the ER. Actually, it was not from the squirrel. It was from one of my cats, who I was overwrought. He was overwrought. I didn't read the room, and he just lashed out. It was quite deep, bleeding, that kind of thing, and those are nasty wounds. You have to get them taken care of immediately, or I mean, I know people who've been in the hospital from bites from their own cats. So any animals. Anyway, so things are generally better. The thing that a bit dodgy until by next week, I should be 100% again. But it's these horse pills that are kicking my rear end. This is some kind of, it's amoxicillin plus something else that I have to take. I'm taking now through Sunday. Look at that. I mean, that's the size of my mouth. So I'm taking that twice a day, and it's kicking my rear end. So all of you who have had antibiotics, you get I'm not running a fever. I checked, but I'm sweating. My brain's on fire, and I talk too much when I'm like this. Just be aware. I will talk your ear off. It is hello, not. I've missed you. Yeah, it's amoxicillin, but it's something else. K-Clav, whatever that's short for. I looked it up, but I don't remember. So, yeah, I'm taking all the pills, but yeah, they're kicking me in the rear end. But it's only through Sunday. All will be better. Okay, so I explained that. I can knock that off the list. I'm not going to tell the whole story right now. I'll wait until I'm more with it to tell the story, because there's a comedy element that it's just, I don't have the comedic timing today to do it, but I will. But let me look at some of your questions. It's Gypsy Spencer says, seriously, you can laugh about squirrels. Watching the Mississippi Squirrel Revival by Ray Stevens. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Cynthia G, so you don't get an infection. Exactly. Oh, Mary, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Janet, absolutely. And things are going to be okay. It's funny, the doctor in the ER, I was laying there and I felt bad. I will tell you this. I felt bad because my mom, who is above and beyond, went above and beyond. She was sitting in the chair and I'm lying in the hospital bed in the ER and we're waiting. And I said, I feel guilty lying here at 2 a.m. when you're just sitting. Do you want to lay down and I'll sit in the chair? She's like, no. I said, do you want me to ask them to bring in another bed? She's like, no. I said, I could scooch over. She laughed, which is generally my intention, to make my mom laugh. But I'm lying there and it was actually quite nice. And the doctor came in, I was talking to her and I said, yes, this bed is really comfortable. She said, you are the first person in 10 years who has said that to me. You're a glass half full kind of person, aren't you? I was like, yeah, I try to be. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look for the half full glasses wherever we can, because that's how we do. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. All right. Oh, gosh. Lisa, I'm so sorry. And says your Cancer moon is overflowing. Definitely. Oh, I will. I will. This is healing very nicely. And I think it's because of your prayers. I honestly do. It is healing. And it's actually over here back. It's all around here, but it's healing nicely because of your prayers. And I'm going to find out today or tomorrow how much the bill is going to be. And you have helped more than I could have dreamed. So thank you. Okay. I have cards and I'm going to, this is interesting. When I do readings, when my brain's kind of overheated or what have you, they're either really good or they're really bad. So let's see what happens. I know oh, thank you. Okay, let me answer a couple of questions at least. All right, 8 o'clock. Told you it's going to be an interesting show. Alexa was asking. Oh, and by the way, I changed the name on that infernal machine, so it doesn't. I can say your name, Alexa, and it doesn't set that thing off. Will Trump be sentenced on September 18th for his 34 counts, or will it be delayed again? According to Brian Tyler Cohen and Glenn Kay's channel, the chances of Trump being sentenced is about 30%. Yeah, it's not looking great. But all right, let me pick random cards here. We're going to be a little creative. All right, will he be sentenced on September 18th? Do I need a card for the reading? Cynthia O'Keefe says delayed again. Probably. Amy Jones says, I'm thinking delayed. Yeah. Cynthia O'Keefe says he'll never face sentencing. Oh, I think he might. Because the card for the reading is the country. We're waiting. There are a lot of people waiting for this. A lot of people. The first card is the Queen of Cups. So let me actually turn these over and get a better sense. I don't think so. Yes, dear. You okay? Yes, dear. We're waiting. This goes along with the card for the reading, but there's that we have to wait, because right now I don't know what exactly is going on, but whoops. Card down, card down. He's got the sitting pretty and the victory here, but it's minor arcana, which makes me think that it's just delayed. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Oh, Mal, yes. Sarah's awesome. So awesome. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen then. I guess we need to ask, is it going to happen at all? Is Trump going to be sentenced? Well, 3 cards, will he be sentenced at all? And then 3 cards, will he be sentenced before the election? So Frosty Bean says Uranus is struck. We feel better soon. Thank you. Yeah. Oh no, Alexa says, can you all pray for my arthritis? Very severe for days. I'm not able to walk. Oh, bless. Absolutely. Yes, precious one. We're going to pray for Alexa. Yeah? Bless you. All right. So 3 cards. Spread this out. Will Trump be... Well, you can come up here. Are you afraid of the thing? Where are you? Oh, you're behind me, aren't you? I can't tell. I don't know where he is. Yes. He's smelling the trash bags. Okay. Will Trump be sentenced for at all? Properly sentenced for his 34 felony convictions. 34 felony convictions. I can't even imagine that. Thank you. Joyce says it might be delayed until after the election so they could take him in immediately. All right, so will it happen at all? Interesting. Will it happen? Hang on. Will it happen before the election? All right. Well, is he going to be? Thank you. Is he going to be sentenced at all? And thank you, Kaludi. What I'm getting is that the Chariot is the election. It's this big action, but it's also a big deal that a president being, oh, okay, I know what's going on. Okay, come here. Move that out of the way. Okay, you're all right. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Trying to keep him happy too. No, yes, Tam, no one else would get this privilege. So the election, this is a big deal. And I've got silence here, but it comes along with the death card, which is making me, he's never going to be punished for anything. This is movement. This is big movement. This is movement. This is legal silence. So I'm not getting he won't. I'm getting that it's not going to go well for him. He's going to run out of ways to appeal, which would take time. Hello, Becca, you wonderful woman. Becca from House of Lenormand's in the chat. Will he ever be sentenced? Thank you, Katniss. Thank you. He's weak. He's been convicted by a jury. There's the country, and I swear to you, what it feels like, there's the future president of the United States, the Queen of Democrats, and he's left weak. And how many of his sycophants are going to stick around when he loses this election as well? So That's what I'm getting. Oh, thank you. Yes, Burnett Smith. Madam President Kamala Harris. Yeah, but I don't have high hopes for the 18th. So, all right. Then we have a question about the okay, I'm trying to understand this. At 1530, could Trump be sentenced to house arrest or pay huge fines where Washington, D.C. would seize some of his assets because he's known for not paying bills? Oh, so we're talking about Judge Chutkan, right? Okay. Oh, yes, and hello to Braxy. Braxy's a big old sweetheart. Billy Boo. All right, so what's going to happen in the Washington, D.C. January 6th? Well, they're supposed to be having, the judge is supposed to be running an evidentiary hearing about the immunity and whether or not certain things can be included or not, which means a lot is going to come out. So do we have a date on that yet? Thank you. Yeah, sorry about no makeup. Just doing what I can. All right. What about Washington, D.C.? What he did was despicable. That's what I'm getting. What he did was so vile. And we were there on January 6th. I mean, we saw what happened. This is higher wisdom about, the judge's already shown higher wisdom about all the sycophants of his, all the Jan 6 people. And this is him facing some legal problems here. And that can also be, stores can be legal. It can also be just communications. So him looking really bad. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So Washington, D.C., Judge Chutkan. I haven't seen anybody put anything I haven't seen anything in the chat about if we know if there's a date for the evidentiary hearing or not. I'm not really sure. Well, come here. You can come up here. Yes, you can. I can pick you up. Yeah, I don't think Chutkan's going to play. I really don't think. I think Chutkan is here. There you go. Oh, there's a kitty. My little buddy. The healing purring coming from him has been wonderful. So I don't think Chutkan is here to play. And he might go into this thinking he's sitting pretty and that he has immunity, that he has this safe spot and he's sitting pretty. I think she's going to disabuse him of that notion. Hi. There's a lot that's going to come to light. And boom, judgment. Boom comes the judgment. Yes. Hello, precious. How you doing, Boo? He's so good. I will tell you, he was in my lap. I will tell you that when he was chasing after the squirrel was, let's just say, not wildly impressed. I mean, obviously the poor thing was scared, but he's sitting about 4 feet away from the squirrel who's backed into the corner during there's like a multi-chapter saga, but at one point, and he's just sitting like this, like 4 feet away. He could have gone after the squirrel, but no, he's just sitting there. And you can tell the squirrel, that as terrified as a squirrel is, you can kind of tell that the squirrel's like, out there are things actually trying to kill me. And here I am being hunted by Elmer Fudd, who hasn't missed a meal in 10 years. Thank you, Joe. Oh, I need you. We're in this together. I don't say that just for fun. We really are in this together. He's a good boy. Who says he's too zen? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. When I got back from the ER, he had taken his toy mouse, the stuffed toy mouse, and he had left it in the bed where I sleep. Like, this is the best thing I have. Will you come back? It's like an offering for the best thing he had. I just about died from cuteness. He's so good. Oh, Valerie Cravat says, my solar return is today. My birthday's tomorrow. We're a little wacky because of the leap year. Glad to see you're back. Oh, Valerie, bless you. Bless you. Oh, yeah, Valerie with the tears. Oh, yeah. Yes, you're so good. So, Judge Chutkin is not here to play. Oh, no, he wasn't the one who did this. It was Alfie. He's much more of a hunter. No. And I do not blame Alfie. No. This was, I was afraid about him I was terrified about him running, getting out and being lost again. And so I was overreacting. He was already keyed up because of the squirrel in the house. And then when I grabbed him, I reached under the dining room table and I grabbed him to just grab him, and then so I could put him in the bedroom while we opened up all the doors and windows and everything to give the squirrel a way out. He just kind of, he was completely overstimulated and over everything, and he just lashed out. But later, when I was sitting there waiting to leave for the ER, he came over and he sniffed my hand and rubbed up against me, and we had a misunderstanding. That's all that happened. And I love him. So, all right. The boys are okay, and Squirrelvis has left the building. All right. Let me see. What else have I got here? Sarah's going to be here tomorrow. We're going to have Sarah Friday, which is going to be awesome. And she's going to be at Creative Sprints this afternoon. Her daughter's graduating today, which is really sweet. And so that's why she would be here, but she's doing that, which is wonderful. Again, glass half full. Lisa Arnold's asking, was he cute? Was who cute? Oh, the squirrel? The squirrel was adorable, but a wild animal. So I'm going to be cleaning stuff for a long time. And I'll tell you, if I have ever wanted to declutter in my life, this is it. I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm not going to have this much stuff anymore that critters could hide behind or whatever. So Tiger Sephorley says, the kitty who bit me was a sweet boy who was having a moment of stress. I should have just left him alone. There we go. Yep. So, all right, what else have we got here? Mary Meyer has a question about SCOTUS. And I think we need to read on them in general, but there's a good question here. Will any of the justices step down after Harris wins the presidency? Please, please, please. No, it wasn't the one sitting on the gutter. It was a different one. Oh, Joyce said, I was hoping you met a cute doctor at the ER. Aren't you sweet? No, it was a really wonderful woman, and the nurse could not have been nicer. And yeah. Oh, Braxy stepped on Becca's toe. Oh, bless. Bless, bless. Yeah, Katie. A squirrel in the house would be a wild experience for anybody, including a cat. Yes. So, all right. Will, at 25 minutes in, will any of the justices step down after Harris wins the presidency? Please let her win. Please let her win. Please vote. Please vote. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We have very, very happy family. All right, Four of Pentacles. Sorry, I've got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I mean, they have been sitting pretty. And this is my vacation card. Vacation, retirement as well, but no, this is vacation, expensive vacations. These are the people that have been funneling money to Thomas and Alito and you name it. Guess who I've got right in the middle of the reading, as in, there's a new sheriff in town. Oh, just a minute. Oh, just a minute. And that's a whole new legal matter. And this feels like hearings. This feels like hearings. So will they step down? I don't know that they haven't faced any consequences yet. I'm not really sure that they quite get it. The corrupt justices, I don't think it's twigged yet. I think there need to be some consequences before they go, uh-oh. But I do want to read on, let's see, at, where are we? Like 27. I want to read if SCOTUS is going to try to mess up the election. Let's have a look at that. I said, Mama, your baby's calling you. Oh yeah, we've been, I can't sleep in my bed yet, even though I washed all the sheets and the blankets and everything. So I've been sleeping there. And so we've just been all cuddled up. So is the Supreme Court going to try to mess up the election? I'm not saying they'll succeed, but are they going to try to mess up the election? They should never have gotten involved in 2000. Should not. Should not. Let's see here. Are they going to try to put their finger on the scale? Okay. You know, I don't like when the cards are just like really good. I start worrying that things are too good to be true, even though things can. You know, that's one of the things when my brain starts catastrophizing. One of the things I have to just gently say to myself repeatedly is, or it's also possible that this will be okay, that this will work out. There's a possibility. And if I keep doing that, it helps quite a bit. So I don't like when the cards are too good to be true, but that's the election. That's the whole shebang. And this is Trump. My card of vacation and retirement. Because right in the middle, I've got the Queen of Cups again, the Queen of the Democrats. I've got Dumpy, this far-right communication, but it's minor arcana and it's a low number. over here with the Tower. And she has got the place of power right in the middle. That maybe, or there's a possibility that so many people go out and vote that the numbers are so good that the Supreme Court can't get involved. They can't put their thumb on the scale. Larry Murray is saying, I seem to remember SCOTUS saying in 2000 that the Supreme Court will not get involved again. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, but we know what they're like. Yep. Oh, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard through Sunday. It's the antibiotics, but all will be well. That glass is half full. Just is. I used to be married to a pilot who had an engineering degree, and there was this joke that they told that to an optimist, the glass is half full. To a pessimist, the glass is half empty. To an engineer, the glass is twice as big as it needs to be. I added the line, to an engineer's wife, the glass is fine, leave it alone. Oh, just wait. Oh, just relax. Here. Move over here. I'll cover you up. Yes, because you're the Bailey Boo. You are the precious. Come on. I can't cover you up if you're on the blanket. There you go. Okay. Oh, good. Becca says, to a realist, it is half full of water and half full of air. Yes. All right. What else have I got here? Whoops. Oh, all right. I'm going to skip around a little bit to see what I'm being drawn to at 32:30, and things will roll over to tomorrow. Things I don't get to. Yes, Kate. Yes, Kat. Kat Pep Miller. Too big to rig, too real to steal. Yes. She says, with an engineer dad, I completely agree with that. We don't know how the squirrel got into the house. We've looked. We've been checked. We checked the attics. We checked the. We've looked and looked and looked. We don't know. But anyway. CF was asking, what do you see happening in Arkansas? Will Sanders and her cronies finally be held accountable? Oh, gosh, I hope so. Lady Eva wins the internet today. To the cat, the glass is knocked off the table. That is awesome. Let me see here. All right. It will be knocked off the table. I never thought of that. That's good. All right. I was reading on Arkansas. Ugh. The worst kind of Nepo baby. Adding insult to injury. That kind of describes her pretty well. I'm starting out with a justice card. With a magician. So she might try to tap dance, but then I get a hanged man. Burden of the devil. That doesn't look, I mean, if I was potential, it's like, am I going to be in trouble with the law? Are things going to go well for me or not? And I got these cards, I'd be like, oh. The thing is, though, I would listen, and that is, don't do this stuff. Don't do this stuff. Oh, Sharon Adams. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. So, be great. You know, we've been through so much, and it's taken so long for anyone to be held accountable. It can feel like it's never going to happen, but you never know. For Huckasanders, they're trying to stir things up. Again, that devil card right behind it. Her communications will get her in trouble. There's the Tower, and there is a better, brighter day for Arkansas. So I don't know how, but the cards are saying it's not going to go well for her. So Lady says, I finally won the internet. That's never happened. Oh, hello, Beth. All right, let me see if I can do any more. Cosmic Goat Lady was asking, will MAGA or the GOP act more and more deranged the closer it gets to November 5th because they are hiding their criminal dealings? If you don't mind, I will ask, will they act more and more deranged to just put the nail in the coffin of them losing? As far as their criminal dealings go, throw a rock, you know? Oh, Gypsy Spencer, I'm afraid I really don't do that kind of celebrity stuff. Sorry. Just politics. Politicians, we give them power. They open themselves up to be read on. But no, sorry, I can't be more help. So, will they get more and more deranged? It gets closer to November 5th. To make certain they don't win. My oldest sister, one of 3, and yes, I've given my sisters and my nephews Borg designations, including myself. I don't want to spread their names on the internet. Anyway, one of 3 she works downtown in Chicago, and she's been talking about how so much of downtown Chicago is a ghost town right now because so many companies have said work from home. And she said there are a whole lot of very, very, very shiny black vehicles all over the place. We're just waiting, which is probably people's limousines to shuffle them hither and yon. And she said, it really stands out because there's hardly anybody else around, which is kind of weird. But oh, Patty M, thank you. Anne says, you do have the family collective. Thank you, Patty. So, yeah, the rise of the Democrats, and they're not handling it well. This is a whole lot of minor arcana. They're on the defensive. They're setting up legal challenges ahead of time or whatever else in all 81 states, according to Lara Trump. There's a thief card. There's on the defensive card. There's having to walk away because of the votes. Queen of Pentacles showing their true colors. They're on the defensive in the middle. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. Susan, I read on Trump, the criminal case, the sentencing on these. I read on that first thing. PayPal, Alexa. Thank you. So, again, I just keep getting, she's going to win. Joyce, it's like, oh. So, and I hear I haven't been able to watch the convention, but I hear it's really, really good. I see highlights, I read headlines. It's just been kind of crazy. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm kind of running out of puff. So I'm going to go. I'm going to retreat to the great chair of happiness, and but I'm going to be back here tomorrow. I'll drop by. Um, I'll be there for a little bit this afternoon on Creative Sprints. Sarah will be there the whole time, but Sarah and I will both be here tomorrow, and that's always great when she's around. Yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah, great chair of happiness. That's what I call that. And yes, it is. So I thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Grateful for all. Absolutely. And again, if you sent money through like PayPal or what have you, and I don't send you a thank you note, it's because PayPal's not letting me. But I am deeply, deeply grateful. Thank you. All right. So keep in touch. Be back by 10. Take a sweater. You're not alone. We're in this together. And there are good days ahead. There are. That around here, that glass is half full, and that's just how it is. And it can become even more full. Or lower if you're enjoying a lovely, lovely bit of water. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, no one get complacent. Exactly, Lady Eva. No one get complacent. But be back tomorrow. Everything will go on from now. Oh, and the last thing, I can now say that other than emergencies, of which there have been 2, I've been on every day since I started doing this every day, which was the day after Christmas in 2019. So day after Christmas, it'll be 5 years I've been on every day except for 2 emergencies. So we're going to do this together, and we're going to be okay. So hang in there, and thank you. All right. And I will see you right back here tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Thank you.